We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like rain. How do I subscribe with Prime on the app? That's Twitch's big thing. They won't let you. All right, here's the plan today, guys. Are you ready for this? I have a tendon problem in my back leg. My hair looks bad. I've got bags under my eyes, and I got to get a colonoscopy in May. However, we're going to try to avoid a tendon pop and a hamstring pull, and we're going to make our way to Meiji Jingu Stadium, and hopefully I get my tickets because we're going to a baseball game. Not with you, I'm sorry. Not with you, but I'm going with maybe cameraman Paul today. That's the plan. I ordered the tickets off a reseller, and you know how that shit is. They say you've got the tickets, but you don't. You don't have the tickets. They lie to you. So if I don't get to go to the game, we'll get a beer together. That's our reward. I'm not making excuses. I have like a tendon pain in behind my knee on my leg, whatever that is. That thing that's like in between those things. Swallows versus the Hiroshima Carp. Sold out somehow. But, how you guys doing? Hey, welcome to another thrilling edition of PremierTwo. My name is Peter, and today we're gonna have a little fun. I don't think it's the hamstring. It feels like it's the connective tissue in between my calf and my, I don't know. Carp are popular, true, but I didn't think it'd be sold out. I always thought sold out stuff was a myth. Like dry land, you know, like I didn't actually think it was real. Like I just thought, oh, it's sold out. It's just sold out. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys today is it's cold. Also, my wife left her bag on a train. So I'm trying to, I have to go and maybe pick that up instead if we don't get the tickets to go through. If not, I'll get that tomorrow. She never does that, but she was overworked and tired. What the fuck? It says no rain right now. It says no rain. And I cannot mess up this perfect hair we're having today. It's the one day I have a decent, well, okay, never mind. But it's good to have you guys here. Thank you for pulling through. It's a rainy, overcast, nasty ass day. And hopefully you guys are chilling. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Why the fuck have you not taped it and maybe get some compression socks? Because I don't know what that means. Well, I didn't know that you went to get a PhD in backseating my leg injuries. Because I couldn't. I don't have anything. If we pass a Zebio sports store, I'll buy a thing. But it could be a problem. Could be a problem down the line. All right, but hopefully not today. Having my coffee. I woke up today around 5:30 in the morning. I had to go to the hospital the last 2 days. And I don't want to frighten anybody. Like my wife's already scared. But due to the issues I had in January, they have advised me to get a colonoscopy so that we can rule out if there's any cancer in my colon. Those are all big, scary words. But I'm not too concerned. And I get to see a specialist, which is really cool. I have a colonoscopy specialist that's coming through my neck of the woods, surprisingly. And hopefully it's a non-issue. Hopefully it's a nothing. It's right here, guys. Right here on my leg. Right there. I've done a bunch of stretching today. But I can feel it. It's like tightened up. But yeah, hopefully the back of the knee somewhere. But yeah, it's hopefully we can not have cancer would be great. That's a number one. That'd be sweet. And if there is some polyps or whatever, let's get it out. I'm pretty scared though, because the way they describe the colonoscopy is you get to have a full waterworks, just an absolute explosion out the, whoa, it's just out. And then you get to be possibly, they said they're gonna try to put you to sleep, but it's not 100% for everybody. So I might just still be awake. They said they'll try to put me to sleep. And they said, but if you're nervous, it's harder to go to bed. And I said, okay, I'm nervous. And then we get to have all of, that's pretty much it. So I'm a little concerned. Expect a miserable night the night before. I got like an hour of sleep because of the laxatives. That's so sick. That's so cool, actually. I mean, it's just gonna be water. Did I just have something drip into my coffee? Did anybody catch that on 4K? Is that how that guy died in like 28 days later? I could have sworn. Like, it must have gone directly into the hole. Okay. Well, now I don't know. Now it's in my head. You know what? I'm good with this anyway. I don't even need this. Oh, it's over here. I don't know if you guys can hear me still. I don't even know if, you know what, why risk? I heard the sound and I saw no splashage. All right, guys, let's go. We got to start walking. And I'm hoping the rain has let up. What is this? What is this shit piss weather? Okay, we got a little bit of, we got to go. Let's get that hype train going because I bought Paul the tickets. And where I come from, clowns don't dance for free. So we got to make that money back, and I may or may not be going to another game tomorrow. So let's just do our best. That's why we're running maximum ads today. All right, boys. We walk and we talk in full. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone, start your decoder watches. Ooh, let's make our first stop for the day. Cool vending machine, bro. I can get all, I'm good. I gotta go. We gotta go. All right. Pete drinks so much liquid and electrolytes the night before the colonoscopy. Ugh, boy, I don't even want to think about it, all right, guys? I don't even want to think about it. Colonoscopy just sounds, they also gave me like a 35-minute explanation. And I understood none of it. And they were showing me this sack of purple liquid that they're gonna make me drink. And he was like, okay. And I was like, okay. And then it was all just a bunch at the end, ask your wife. And I said, all right. I thought that there was a one where I can take a camera pill and just have it swim through my guts. And then I'm like, that was cool. But then they were like, they're a little concerned. Do you guys remember I told you I had to pay the $1.60 to have that guy put his finger up my... I shouldn't have probably mentioned that outside of a daycare of an English kids school, but that was the thing I told you guys. And he said, hey, we got some results back and I want to make sure. And I said, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Because he said there's some questions in that colon that need answering. And I said, all right, but I'm scary. I don't like it. And he said, it's all right. I talked to the nurse and she said, oh, you're getting a colonoscopy, that's fun. And I said, really? She goes, no, it sucks. And I said, does it hurt? And she goes, depends on the person. And I said, if you have a history of being a coward, weak, yellow-bellied, fugai-nai, scared, see the whites in their eyes kind of history, she goes, yeah, it'll hurt you. And I said, okay. That's all I needed to hear. Let me check where we're going. Meiji Jingu Baseball Stadium. Start hole. Nope, I'm not in a car because that would take us 37 minutes. Instead, this one's going to take us a long time. But it's a new road, guys. I chose this path because it's a brand new road for you. And honestly, I don't think I get enough credit. I feel like, yeah, we've had some repeated content. I understand that. Hello. I understand it's been bad before, but this is all new roads. This is all new, exciting pink buses and back streets and Sakura. Am I a Cubs fan or a Dodgers fan? Well, I'm neither, but if I had to choose one, it's pretty tough. I like the Cubs more, but I like Ohtani and the other Japanese guys on the team more than I like the Cubs. So there you go. Today's not going to be a super long stream because the baseball game is in T-minus 3 hours and 40 minutes. So the idea is, as we get close as possible, man, I'm going to ruin my beautiful, awesome haircut today. And you know what? I didn't want to have to pull this out, but we're going to have to do my secret weapon. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. But I think I'm going to have to. And it's not an umbrella. Any chance of a gaming
stream tonight, boss?
No. You know what? Honestly, there's no games out. I was looking at it. I was like, because I was playing Balatro again last night. Everyone's playing some weed smoking selling game. And like, that is so far away from my kind of content. Sakura, Sakura. Look at that. Kawaii ne. For 1 week, we can enjoy this beauty before it turns to a normal green tree. Schedule 1, it doesn't look fun to me. I feel like I'm a weirdo, I'm a loser. Why does it look fun? You cultivate weed. See what's that? And then you skateboard around town. And then you like sell it to people. What's the appeal? I don't get it. Help me understand. I've watched everyone play it. Like the entire platform is playing this game. Okay, so there's a couple things. One, I know I look like the coolest guy in school. Well, not school anymore. I don't want to be the coolest guy in school. But I know that I'm the picture of cool. And we're thinking like...
Any interest in Atomic Fall? It's a Fallout, Stalker-like game made by the same developers as Sniper Elite.
I don't... Yeah, you just named like 6 different genres. And how does that even work? How is that going to be a great game if it's all of those rolled into one? And I know you guys are thinking, I'm like, hello, fellow kids. I'm not with my... That's, by the way, that's the stupid weed game. I'm the guy with the skateboard walking around saying, hello, my fellow kids. So the issue is that I know I look like the king of cool. That's what they call me, the KC kid. And I totally sympathize, but I've never been into like weed stuff. I've smoked it and I've enjoyed it, sure. But it's not really my I'm gonna go this way. It's not really my culture or identity. Hold on, I gotta bring out the secret weps. I'm not the high guy. I think the closest I'll get to weed stuff is when we played Keep Driving. Just to prove to you guys that I am the cool older bro, take a look at this. Look at this. I brought this just in case. on a minute. Yo, what's up? You want an ounce or a dime bag? I got both, but I'm not giving you that good shit unless you're a regular. I don't know who you are. I don't know if I can trust you. Right? Yay! That's so cool. It's not MC Gyudon, bitch. I'm not back. Although I could roleplay as that character if we play Schedule 1 or whatever it's called. What's wrong with this hat? Wonder what Pete's like when he has a shit day. I'll call you on the colonoscopy if you want. I'm not that busy. I can give you a call. You can see what it's like when I'm miserable. So, okay. But yeah, Schedule 1 just ain't for me. It's like... Okay. I've thought long and hard about it. I've been watching the Twitch metas, and I'm interested by all of it. And I realize, fuck, everything passed me by. Like, dude, if Twitch was popular from the year 1995 to 2006, I would have been the Kai Cenat of this platform. I would be the iShow Speed. I would be the Sea Dogs and the Ludwigs. That's not copium either. It's true. I was him back then. There would be people, there would be tons of people in the hallways of schools and work offices and in pop culture. And they'd say like, dude, did you see PremierTwo stream last night? It was so sick. He was playing Tenchu and Stealth Assassin, and he got sponsored to play Armored Core 2 Arena. And I would be leading the Vanguard. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. I would be the guy, and then people would be there would be all these young pups. You know, it'd be like 8-year-old Ludwig, 7-year-old Connor, Kai's 1, and they'd be like, they'd go to school, and the elementary school, literally their elementary school teacher would say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they'd say, I want to play video games like PremierTwo. That's who I want to be like. But unfortunately, we have Schedule 1 and like Fall Guys, and actually Fall Guys is pretty fun. I would have been the dude, and then people would be like, Pete. This would just be like random people on the street. Pete. And I go, whoa, what's up, everybody? Because there's a huge crowd. And I'm just like going to do my laundry or something. And they'd be like, tell us about Resident Evil and how you unlocked tofu. And I go, oh, I'll tell you, but you know what? It's better if I show you. And then I'd whip out a PlayStation 1 that has a lift-up LCD screen. The crowd would go crazy. And they'd be like, yeah, it's Pete. Everyone would be cheering. Yes, I am famous, and I do my own laundry because I'm a man of the people. I never lost sight of that. And then I would go home, and I'd push myself away from the table, and I'd say, wow, 7 million subscribers on YouTube and still climbing. Guess I'm gonna drop my video on Blood Omen Legacy of Kain sequel, Soul Reaver. Then people would be like, oh my God, this is so sick. And I'd be like, they don't even know that I've got early access to Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. And then I'm gonna show them Nightmare Creatures for Halloween. It's our big special. Yes, while I was daydreaming today, while I'm live, I just realized that what happened back in those days is that games came out with a greater frequency and urgency, right? Like we look at games like Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9. Those all came out within like 2 years of each other. You know? They were like back to back. And they were all sandwiched in along with these other incredible RPGs. And then I thought to myself, well, you know, these days it takes like half a decade or more to get a new PlayStation game to come out. It takes like a crazy long time to have anything. So we kind of satiate ourselves on these games that are cool, but they're kind of just makeshift triage centers. But I like it. I think it's cool that if Schedule 1 was just a little bit different, if I was peddling vintage RPGs, or if I was like, instead of drug cultivation, if I was selling like coffee, or like, what else am I addicted to? I guess it's really, I'm so boring. That's it. It's just coffee. If it was like, or like daps, if it was like making chopped cheese or energy drinks or whatever. But it's like, drugs are just like, you know, putting like the perfect, oh dude, I got the perfect blunt that I'm going to sell to Josie down the street. It's so perfect. It's got no twigs in it. Or, and whatever. But I think I'm just a hater. Or if it was craft beer, if I was like, okay, that's all it needs to be. And instead of weed, if it was just like making a perfect hoppy craft beer, I'd be set. But I think the real thing is there's just not enough games out. Or it's like it's getting harder. I think it's actually, here's another thing I thought about. Do you guys think it's getting harder to stream games these days? Because of the prolific nature of our disease of more. Maybe I'm just an old man shouting in the rain clouds. Don't you guys think it's like our attention span is so short now that we just instantly we're like, oh, Monster Hunter Wilds is cool for like 5 days. Or I'll check out this one for 3 days. And then I just want to move on. I think that might be part of it. Just a little bit. No copium. That's not me just lying. I think that's true. I do. Because I used to watch Hearthstone for like 2 straight years. You know what? I'm going to go inside this thing really quick and stretch my legs. Man, why does my leg hurt? Okay, and I'll talk to you guys for a minute. Ever since I started watching streams, I haven't finished most games. I'm sad. There's so many games vying for your attention that it's more difficult to focus on one particular game. You know, it's weird because I also genuinely think, is that, I don't know. It's cool. I'm happy. I'm glad that there's like always something new to talk about. But I wish we gave games a little bit more time. But I don't blame them. That's the nature of it. It's the nature of the beasts. Could be right. I think Themasium could be right. It could be just that people have so many options and we're all competing for that attention. So we have to be one step ahead of the game, right? How do I do this stretch where it doesn't hurt my... think we're just gonna do a leg swing here. Oh yeah. I think I gotta get an ice pack. An ice pack and a rolling ball. Okay, I think that's the best I can do right now with my leg. Okay. Okay. However, there are streamers that people don't care what they do. That's their personality. That's true. And thank you for that. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, I do. I do appreciate that. We do play a lot of dumb games and just chill. All right, here's the good news, guys. This is a road that I don't think has ever been streamed before. This is a brand new location. This is like the weirdo in Fortnite who's like, as soon as the battle bus leaves the starting screen, they immediately jump to some sort of beach, like right at the beginning. And they're like, we're just gonna land here. And there's nothing there. There's no legendaries. There's like 2 guns and like 1 jam juice or whatever. And you're like, dude, why didn't we go to the tomatoes or whatever you guys do? And they're like, no, man, this is the new drop. No one ever is gonna find us. And I'm in a good mood today, though. Took a couple of days. So I walked with you guys the other day. What was it? I saw you guys a couple of days, and we walked to Yo-Yogi, and I had Dap's famous law breaking. It's okay if you look both ways. We went to Dap's famous hood joint pop-up Yo-Yogi edition. And then I actually did have like 2 bad days in a row. I don't even know what brought them on. Wait. Was that the last thing that we did? It was, right? Hey, what up, Ash? I'm trying to think, that was. And I was just sitting there and I was like, I can't remember why I got depressed. So wait. I walked to there, I came home. I don't know. I was just in my head. And then I was like, oh. Then yesterday I was gonna stream, but that's when I got the news from the doctor where he was like, colonoscopy, brother. And I was, oh, really? He's like, yeah, really. We gotta go in. And I was like, all right. But then today, I thought, you know what'll cure me? Baseball. Baseball's always been there for me when I'm down and on my luck. So I bought 4 tickets. Cool walkway. Very cool walkway. Me likey. I bought 4 tickets. 2 for tonight that I don't even know if I got. And 2 for tomorrow, which I don't even know if I got. So I have no idea if I secured the tickets yet. But I'm making my way there to see if we did. And hopefully we got our tickies. It's not through the lottery system, it's worse. It's those dink-donks who resell them at a high price. It's like finding the merchant in Resident Evil 4. He's like, stranger, I'll sell it at a high price. And you're like, okay. I tried to get you guys a ticket. They said no. They did not. I will be at TwitchCon EU. And there will be a PremierCon, which is got a lot of good things on sale, stranger. So there's a chance we'll have a little meet and greet. So if you've ever wanted to have a little bit of your day spent waiting in line to be disappointed and see my cow, my face. Well, that can be yours. That can be arranged. Look at that. That's a, whoa, shit. This is a cool looking place. Not just any old temple too. We got the full Raijin and statues. Whoa. Huh. You know, this actually vaguely reminds me of the main temple that you get towards the beginning of Ghost of Tsushima, where it's like one big temple in the center and it has like a little bunch of smaller people and like smaller places around it. Very cool. Had no idea this was here. The Golden Temple, I think is what it's called. But I played the game in black and white, so I often don't remember. It also reminds me a little bit of Rashomon, because I'm waiting for the rain to stop. And that's why I tell you guys about a story of a bandit, a samurai, and a maiden. Okay, let's go. It's a little bit more run down in Rashomon though, because of the nature of the temple being dead. This is going to Kugeyama Station. Shit on it. All right. That is called, it's called Shinpukuji Temple. Shinpukuji Temple. Interesting. The Kurosawa mode does not show the red splatter of blood, as far as I can remember. Which I kind of wish there was a toggle for that, like a Sin City kind of toggle, where it's black and white stylized, but the blood is still on the leaves and stuff, but that's probably way too hard. Very cool temple. Very cool in the middle of nowhere. So, but yeah, I will be at TwitchCon. I'm arriving on TwitchCon day 1 in the mid-morning or afternoon. It's a tight fit, because I've got some plans beforehand. I'm hustling and bustling, guys. And then after that, on the day 2 evening, from about 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. or let me talk to Mifu p.m., we're gonna have PremierCon number Ich, Ni, San, Yon. Number 4. We've had it in London, Paris, Rotterdam, and we're running it back in Rotterdam again. That's another big one, guys. So if you are in the area and you want to get absolutely lit or just chill, you don't have to drink. But you can eat, you can chill, you can talk, you can meet awesome people from the community plus Nathan, and it's going to be great. In addition to that, I was just checking streams yesterday or 2 days ago. Speaking of Nathan and Australia, our good friends from the channel, they hosted the Cardiff meetup, which peaked at 10,000 viewers. And that's more people that are in Cardiff. And their whole fun thing was about hosting a Twitch community meetup. And it was the biggest meetup Twitch has ever had. So they got put on the front page. They had panels, they had drinks, they had fun. They had to throw somebody out. It wasn't me. It was huge. So congrats to them. I tipped me hat to them. Very cool. Okay, wait, we're gonna stay on this road for, holy shiitake mushrooms, man. We're on this road no, we're not. You are fucking kidding me. Oh my God, we're on this road for about 2.5 hours. That's crazy. What is this road? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm just going to be here with you guys then. Do you follow or support any Japanese sports team? Yeah, buddy, right here. Yakult Swallows. They're 0-3 to start the season. You heard me. 0 wins. And I might not even have the tickets. I'm walking there. So, okay, I've tried to go to a baseball game with Connor like 9 times. And each time I've bought the tickets. And each time he makes the plans and says, okay, I get a message from them about an hour before the game. And they always say like, sorry, the seller decided not to sell them to you. And you're like, fuck you. That's ridiculous. It's illegal. You can't do this to me. But they do. Oh, wait. I got a message right here. It says your tickets are ready to print. What? Everyone, pause, champ. Is that the one? That's today. Confirmed. Tickets are ready for download. Okay, wait. I gotta get under a. I can't do this in the rain. I'm gonna get. Wait, click your. Tickets are. How do. Give me back my tickets. You need to validate your account before you can download this ticket. Oh, God. Okay, it's sending me an email that says validate. I'm ready to validate. Validate me. Validate me. I care. I am him. I want to win. Let me chill right here for just a second. I'm ready to validate. Sorry, I can't see anything you guys are saying because I'm looking for my validation, okay? Please, God, let me validate my account. Don't do this to me. Don't throw it in the trash. Don't do this. Just let me validate. I don't care about newsletters. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes newsletter. I don't care about that one. Gaijin Pot. I am not looking for an English teaching job. Oh, I found it. Verify my email. Go. And now it says, yes, continue to my account. Nope, bad one. Okay, let's go back to the app. Wait. This is probably the worst stream ever. Wait. Where was that page at? No. Yes. Close. Refresh. Fresh. Okay, tickets are ready for download. Okay. How do I do that? Download e-tickets. Oh, wait, don't show the camera that. Don't show the camera. How do I save this to me? Okay, I'm gonna go click. There's 6 pages? Did I buy 6 tickets? Anybody want to go to a game today? Does anybody want to come see the baseball game? I think I might have bought. Okay, I think I got it. Let me message Paul now. I got room for 4 more. That's in 3 hours time. So bang, 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 bang. Now I go back to you guys. Okay. Oh shit, I missed the smackers. Shit. Wait. Hey, Peter, yeah. Paul Allen's. I'm trying to talk here, Nissan. There's something oddly charming about watching a streamer try to validate baseball. It's quaint, like seeing someone attempt fine dining in sneakers. Hey. My apologies, Smacker. I read it for you in that voice. And what's up, Kinvincible? I think I only got 2 tickets. Sorry. Hey, IRL heads. To my bros and broettes who know how this stuff works, how is it so bad that I cannot get alerts unless I'm in the app? Like, it refuses to say, like, hey, do you want to just prioritize alert sounds? Yes. Can you run in background? Yes. Because if I check my map or if I have to verify my shmemail, my emails, whatever, it says no. And I miss all of your guys' cool alerts and TTS. I guess the idea is that you have a third phone for all that stuff. So, I mean, I did allow notifications. It just doesn't, I think it's like a weirdo thing in there. Good morning, Phil. It's not like an alert. It's like, it's weird. It's you, I don't know. You have to add a browser source and then it plays through that on the, see, it worked there.
Thanks for all the great content.
No problem. I got that message through. There we go. But yeah, it's a rainy, nasty, ugly, no good day. But I'm going to baseball. And that's gonna cheer me up. I'm gonna get a beer, I'm gonna get some hot dogs. You know what? I'll even give you guys a little show. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever come back. It's just root for the home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. So, that is my rendition. And Cracker Jacks is a delicious snack that is no longer made. Do not ban me.
Morning, Pete and chat.
What's up, Sammy JMB? And what's up, Alejo? Thank you.
The ground quakes.
That is fucking loud. Okay. Gotta fix that on my tech issues. So my work gave me tickets to Hiroshima card games that I never used. I should have sent them to Pete. Yeah, thanks, bud. Because I just spent $350 to take Paul out. Thanks a bunch. Cousin Jeff read this book that's called End with Zero. And the premise is that by the end of your life, you end with zero money because look at all those sakura. I don't know if you guys can see it. Because the idea is that you've lived a fulfilling life full of experiences. That is my plan, not by actions. I think it's just I was going to end with zero anyway. But I'm a big fan of experiences. And I've told my wife this before we were married, that I prioritize doing things that I consider to be memorable and kind of with people I like and care about, and not really collecting or stashing. I mean, I do think an inheritance is important, right? Like trying to pay for a kid's education. Why is it raining? It said that it was not going to rain until 8 p.m. Instead, I'm a soggy mess. But like, you know, I don't think it's supposed to be end with 0, 0, but more like, whoa.
And here's to ending on 0.
Thank you very much, Sekiwan. I'm surprised your message even played this time. It's one of those things where, thank you, seriously.
Enjoying the streams.
Thank you, boss. I hope you are. It's a nice little disgusting day out. But I like setting money aside each month into what the British people used to call the kitty. Like a little slush fund that I use for, I break in case of emergency, which means motorcycle. Like if there's an event that I want to go to or if I want to pick up the bill for friends and family, that's what we, or if I'm going out with Rob because I know he's not going to pay anyway, that is what that money is used for. I also don't know how to invest yet. I'm scared, but I'm going to learn this year. It's an emergency funds for fun, exactly. Dude, I hate rain. What a shit. It specifically says on the shit, it says rainy conditions expected around 8 p.m. It's raining right now. You dickhead. Oh well, could be worse. Could be pouring rain. Yuck. That's all right though. Well, okay, I could get an umbrella. It's just, I operate under the pretense that is so annoying to use. Ain't nobody gonna hold up an umbrella because it's not, the rain's not heavy enough to make you feel like you need an umbrella, but it's a death by 1,000 raindrops. In a minute, it's like none of my clothes are wet, except my hair, I had a great hair day today. It was so good. No cap, no lies. And now it's just poo-pooing on it. What's up, Poe? It's a misting. It's an annoying misting. But I feel good. I feel good. It's a beautiful day. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cross the street because I can. And I'll show you guys what used to be a great hair day has now turned into Quasimodo in the legend of the balding streamer. Look at that. Are you kidding me? It was voluminous. It was good. Now it's wispy. I look older than Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse. Okay, that's just bad lighting. That was just bad lighting, for real. That was really bad. That is just bad lighting. I don't even think that was me. There might have been an Instagram, I'm fixing my hair and face right now. There had to have been an Instagram filter on that. Like the ones they show at the games where it's like the away team fans are crying. Oh, maybe it's like the gravity is pulling down my face because of the way. I don't know how that works, but you know what? Hat's going back on. That's for damn sure. I ain't spending another minute like that.
Premier Jam.
I always liked how he said Premier Jam with such veracity. Buy me some peanuts. That looks like a nice road. Oh, they're speaking English. That's cool. So, look at this cool little background. Look at this cool little walk and talk. Ta-da! Look at this raging river. Well, maybe not raging, but it's it's a river. Ooh, stepped in a puddle. Gross. What was the other stuff I was going to tell you guys? I don't think there is anything. Okay. On the short list of cool stuff coming up, we are exactly like less than 2 weeks away from the cyclathon. I repeat, less than 2 weeks away from the cyclathon. This is not a drill. This is real life. This is actually happening. You guys are going to be, and including myself for a week there, we are going to be treated and locked in to just glorious half days of content. And the only bad thing about the cyclathon, there's only one bad thing. Mifu, don't say when I show up. The bad thing is that when they say like, okay, we've reached our destination for tonight, see you guys tomorrow. I hate that feeling. I hate it because I'm having a good time, and it's like comfort food. It's something I look forward to. It's great. And then I wait until the next day, and I get to just be a part of it. And this year, you can too. It's going to be an awesome event. I'll be joining around the 20th or so as a Van Gang member, number 3. You've got Ian and Paul already coasting. I'll be joining a week in so that I can bring my award-winning commentary. Please don't insult me. Okay, say it.
Bling.
Bling? Oh, it cut off the rest. On my end, you guys can see it, but it said here's to the cycling, and all I heard was bling, which is a very, Patrick Bateman thing to say. It's going to be a great event. Why a week? Well, we've always felt that, too much Pete's just going to ruin the whole thing, right? So these guys already do an amazing job. They don't need me at all, first of all. Like 0%. Hold on, I'm checking my map. They don't even need me a little bit. But I do enjoy being a part of the whole experience. So the idea is that after a week, you guys have seen a lot of roads. You've heard Chris and you've heard Connor, and it might be fun to add a new voice to the channel. Look at this. We got a little cool thing on the ground here, a little compass of all the things that are in the different directions. You have Shinjuku. You have Shinjuku and Tokyo Tower that way. You have Haneda Airport that way. You have Yokohama that way. Oshima that way. Hakone's this way, for real? Fujisan? Ow, my stupid chatting. And then I come in just for a little bonus. And we keep the good times rolling. I don't think it gets boring. It never gets boring because it just brings in, it just keeps upping the ante. This is a 41-year-old male who really just, this is a cry for help. He's in a Royals jacket, and if you peel back the jacket, I'm wearing a baseball jersey. Practicing for fatherhood. What up, Guarantine? Will MC Beef Bowl show up again? I don't think so. I think the hallmark of the Fan Gang is there's always new characters and new improvs and new dances. The streaming career wasn't a big enough cry for help? Apparently not. Hey, Keo-san. This is the Ino Kashida line going to Kichijoji. I do look good in a Henley, but they don't fit because I own like 3. They're called my goal shirts. Hey man, are you allowed to leak if there will be another RV trip this year? Here's the thing about my knowledge is I personally request, not because I'm like Tom Holland and I spoil on accident, none of that. I personally request not to know because I have this like special group chat that I wait for phone calls in, and it's like getting a Mission Impossible letter that self-destructs. I prefer to know about 3 weeks out before the event. That's my MO. So if they're like, if I get that notification, I'm like that fish guy in Invincible where I get to say, finally, some action. and I leap into action, just like that. So if there is an RV, or if there is a journey across Japan, or if there is a charity auction or whatever, unfortunately for you, I am the worst person to ask. I don't know. I do remember what happens to the fish guy after he says that. That is true. Mr. Meiji, we have an assignment for you within the fortnight. I'll be there. Drop me off at Pizza Hills or whatever. It's a cool street, guys. This is a nice vibe on the rain. Here, give me a second. Give me a second. Nobody complain. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second. I know. Here we go. This is my rainy music. Oh yeah. I just realized I think I'm on the wrong street. Sumimasen. Konnichiwa. Sumimasen. Oh shoot. Yep, wrong way. I got turned around. I think. Oh yeah, I went big time wrong way. Like huge wrong way. Might be. But we got to see a cool new park. I mean, hey, this is all new areas for me, so I'm learning as much as you guys are in this rainy day. Ow, but we're gonna get back on track. Look at that slide. It has a, oops, I just stepped on, okay. Look at this, it's a praying mantis. You can see his legs. His legs are the slide. And then you have like, you got some cool, some aminals, elephant, zonkey, the guy who can cast Zetra Flare, and what the hell is that? Is it a koala? I guess? Seriously though, this is my submission to the Smithsonian right here. Punch it in. That's it. Look at that, rainy swings. If they were light, they are lightly moving. bet you that would be a good picture. Let me try. Dudes, no lie. Look at that. That's so good. Sometimes I get it. Not usually. That was a good one though. I'm putting that in the Discord right now. If you want to see that, it's on the daily post. No editing, just a good shot. But then again, I think when I look at these, what's pretty to me and I can't see exactly, but like what's pretty to me is so subjectively, and then you look at it like 2 days later and you're like, that's the lamest fucking thing I've ever seen. That's how it be. Look at this little cool place. QQ Quarterbay Kugayama. Little Kupo-chan is their mascot. And each of the rooms has a little Neko-chan. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, another cool thing, guys. Just so I can keep you guys up to date, mon ami. I picked up, well, I ordered, they should be arriving today, HDMI to USB-Cs, which means possibly tomorrow, could be later, I should have access to our DJI Osmo Action Pocket 15 or whatever. Now with more stabilization and less shaky bumps. Pretty cool, huh? Can't say that's a bad thing. Why is it so cloudy? Well, the way it works is that clouds collect dirt. I learned this in science class 20 years ago. And then they get humidity, turns into Columbus. And then lightning is formed by Voltros or whatever the Pokemon is, Zolbap. And it rains. That's the long and short of it. Here in Chile, it's autumn. Boy, I wish I was in Chile right now. I didn't teach science, for the record. I taught English. English expression, to be exact. This is you know what? I really enjoyed these neighborhoods today. These are some cool neighborhoods. However, I do know all the words to the Carmen Sandiego theme song, or at least 85% of them, which I think is pretty impressive. Hello, Pete. Can you do a walk and talk through the Megado River area? Sure can, buddy. You can find that on www.youtube.com/PremierTwo. But I'll do it again. I don't know when, but I did do it. I did a walk and talk through Sakura last year when I had just gone from the dentist. I think it was right before the last cyclathon. I was doing it was a tech test. And we went to all these cool places, and some guy came outside while I was eating some fish or whatever, and he made fun of me. I remember that. I can't remember what he said, but he said I looked like I know he insulted the way I looked, and everybody had a big old knee slapper. You guys parts of Japan that have never been seen before, and it's not annoying to, well, maybe a little annoying to the people, but less so than being in like Shibuya or Shinjuku and stuff like that. So I'm showing you guys new areas. I'm showing you guys the back streets and neighborhoods of Japan. I'm getting healthy doing it. And number two is I feel like there's been a kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? An oversaturation of Japanese content in the past year or so. There is so much Japan food and traveling and vending machines and convenience stores, and it's like it's reached critical mass. It's crazy. And I've never been a Japanese content creator. It's never been like my thing, right? But I do like showing you guys all the back stuff. Don't threaten us with a good time by saying you'll end the stream. Sorry. Okay, when you do the TTS, do you guys still hear it locally at least? It's just me who just hears the whoosh. Like, do you guys still get to see it, right? You don't? Scam.
The ground quakes.
What a... Nope, you turned it off for once. I actually didn't. I don't know why I broke it somehow. What did I do? Shit. Sorry, guys. But thank you, Bo. With everything going on with those disrespectful streamers, how do you people react to you streaming? Well, honestly, I kind of stopped. No lie. I kind of gave up, you know? Because I used to do a lot more of that stuff where I'd go out and show you guys cool bars and pubs and have a beer and get drunk and show you guys nightlife. And I do like those streams. But I noticed that ever since like a year ago, we've been turned away from more and more places. And I thought, well, okay, I can keep trying to do that, but I kept waking up feeling bad and kind of gunky and feeling like I was bothering people. I didn't like the way it made me feel. So I just kind of walk now. And I feel like this is a cool thing. And I think Rob already has done, and you got guys like Nomadic Gaijin, who's doing great stuff, and Yoshimiyan, who's really good at getting access. And then there's all the content streamers who come here, like, you know, Hassan and Will and Mizkif, and the list goes on. And then I think all that stuff takes up, like Rob and Nomadic and those guys do an amazing job of getting access to places. And then I think Chris and Connor do an extraordinary job of, that's a cool park, of getting contracts and cool locations and permission to do all of that stuff. And then all I do is just this. Try to lose weight so that when the baby comes, I feel like I can be a little bit more active. So it's a cool little balance. I also tag along for the ride as much as I can. True. Whoa, pizza place. This is Domino's. Never mind. I used to work in Domino's in America. I used to be a pizza delivery man back in the day. I know those well. People don't normally get to see this side of Japan, even when visiting. More of the day-to-day Japan, absolutely. This is the cool BTS. That's a nice sign. These are all my dreams when I came to Japan, and look, they all float away. Being a baseball star, having a dog, a coffee shop I owned, and a mansion, just floating into the sky. Bye. Sure, I'll let my wife choose everything. No, I didn't want to live near Tokyo proper. I love the back streets. Thank you, Beep Beep. I'm a Jeep One. Appreciate you. Okay, let me see if I'm on the right road again. Combo Road, or whatever the song is. We're on the right road, boys. We follow this, and basically, booyakasha. In 3 hours, I'll be sitting in the ball game in a wet seat with my friend Paul watching baseball. We're gonna get a few beers, get some karage and a hot dog, and I'm gonna teach him the intricacies of what makes a baseball game so much fun. And then tomorrow, if the tickets go through, I'm gonna run it back again with my buddy Connor. Love me the baseball games. They are great. Let's play ball, it's game day. Have you done any walk and talk through the Yakuza locations? Sure have. Shinjuku, Yokohama. But they know not to mess with me. I'm a dangerous, that's a lie. I'm the least dangerous person in this country. I just like going to the games. They're less than 3 hours long. They're memorable. The only thing I would change is that I feel like, I get it, you have to have a bunch of seats that everybody can fill in there, and you know, it's just like, oh, everybody get into the game, get into the game.
Quakes.
It's important that we maximize seating priorities. Go, 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 go. But for me, I wish the seats were like 2 inches bigger. Just 2. Just give us a little bit more comfort. And I know that if you do that on every seat, you're losing 5,000 seats or something. But it's a little bit of comfort could go a long way. Hey, fat ass! It's not even that. It shouldn't be this way. Thank you, by the way, Rip Fam Winkle. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Appreciate you pulling through. You have to buy tickets in advance? I haven't figured that part out yet. Because I'm fucking stupid. And I don't know how to buy tickets in Japan. So I go to resellers. And I give them the money from my hand. Because I'm a broke boy. So everyone use your primes. Thank you, Rip. Appreciate you. Love you too, bud. Appreciate you very much. My friend wants to go to a baseball game next time we go. Sounds like buying tickets can be a pain. I use a website called Viagogo. I am not sponsored by them. In fact, they have fucked me more than they have helped me. But that's what I do. Hey, thank you, Jigsel. Thanks for using your Prime, boss. Hey, waffle smacker. Throwing out a longtime viewer, Memento Mori 86. They've been here since the Final Fantasy X stream at least. They've been around for ages. Very kind of you. Okay, so I want to buy tickets, season tickets. When I just want season tickets. Even if it's prohibitively expensive, I think it would be cool. I would loan them out to friends for a nominal fee, very, very cheap, just so that I can guarantee that they don't go to waste. You know, they'd pay to show up. And just having access to the tickets and my favorite sport and just being a part of an experience like that is totally worth it to me. I find them very hard to get, and I haven't really tried that hard, even though I've asked my wife to help me, and she's like, later. But I think they're kind of competitive to get, and it's, look at this place. This place is like a pig swinging a torpedo bat onto a ball yakiniku. Based, this is a better way to look at it. This is my kind of place. That is a great rug. Cool. Go. How come they're so hard to get in this piece of a hell I'm living? They're throwing them away. Well, you got to remember a couple of key differences. By piece of hell, I'm just going to assume you live in Houston. Sorry, I could be wrong. I don't know. That was my first guess. But the reality is that baseball in Japan is super popular. And we have a well-designed city here, you know what I mean? We walk to places, we take trains places, it's all very organized and well put together. So it's fun to go to these games. And if you live in Tokyo, you've got two teams to choose from, the Swallows and the Giants, you're gonna have some sold out seats. As a Houstonian, ouch. Listen, I could have said a number of cities, but Houston got to own that one. We got to own that. You guys have bad traffic. It's horrible there. And it's just fun to go to these games. Sumimasen. I'm a Swallows fan because I think that the Yakult Swallows are a cool team. And I think they have a cool mascot, which I'm wearing his jersey today. And I think they have the better stadium, the outdoor Meiji Jingu Stadium, which Babe Ruth played at. And I think they're gonna demolish it this year or next year, or something like that. They're gonna get rid of it. And the umbrellas are cute. And I like the birds. I like the yogurt. And the Yomiuri Giants are kind of the Yankees of Japan. They've always had the most money because they were owned by the newspaper business, the Yomiuri. And they got the big dome. And it's just kind of like, it'd be like if I was a Premier League fan suddenly and I chose Man United or something, whatever good one is now. I won't say Liverpool because Ian's a fan of them. And this is my first time seeing them this year, because the season just started, so I'm looking forward to it. I've never caught a ball at a baseball game, but I had one land 3 seats to my right recently. So I've gotten close. I have a memory though, I have a vague memory of catching or picking up a ball when I was younger. So I feel like I did, but it could have just been like I saw it on a movie and I just believe it. I think they're tearing down the stadium because it's either they're gonna rebuild it somewhere, or they're thinking about relocating it. But people are pissed. Fucking Babe Ruth played there. Babe Ruth. I don't have a favorite Swallows player. I used to like Yamada a lot, but I thought he was gonna be the next big thing I thought he was gonna go to America and everything, but probably him if I had to choose. The Candy Bar played there, and the Three Musketeers helped build it. I command you to turn. Thank you, kind light. I want to go to a Swallows game. Hey man, hit me up when you're in town. You get front row tickets. I'll be there. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you guys don't know who Babe Ruth is, correct. He is a legendary baseball player, and that's why we even have the phrase, a Ruthian task, means kind of like a Herculean feat. He's the best baseball player by most people's account, and he played the game back in the 1920s, which just goes to show how much of a history the Meiji Jingu Stadium has. So there you go. Man, it's messed up that we remember the McDonald's theme so well. There's a couple of different themes that I remember well. Like one is you have the Mr. Good Sense. I remember goes a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter. I know. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I know. That's actually it. Thoughts on the new Yankees torpedo bats? I love it. More bats, more torpedoes, but I know it's pretty hotly contested, so I don't know if I'm on the right side of history or the wrong one, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, the Biminin. I think we just go straight this way forever and we'll reach there. Baseball is the bat and the home run game. That's soccer. You're thinking of soccer. Baseball is the slam dunk alley-oop. That's what you're thinking. I could yell hello bats right now if I could. Yes, baseball's the home run where you get to dick slap a dinger, as they say. I've got my baseball hat on. No joke, I can take you up. I'm in town to see the game. I'm in my 20s. I would love that. Well, I will try my best. You know what I realized? Despite my best intentions and my genuine desires, I need to do a better job in that Discord. I had like this thing happen today where I was going to the doctor because he was about to tell me the results of my colonoscopy. And he said, I had like, I don't even know how to turn this off, but I was sitting there and I was listening to some podcast about baseball, I guess. And Siri chimed in and she said, "You have a new message on Line Messenger." And I said, ignore. And then she said, "You have 157 unread messages on Line Messenger and 31,000 emails that are and I was like, fuck off. Jesus. Like I broke her. And then I looked at, and then I opened Discord. And it's almost, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a paralysis of things you want and need to do, and then you panic and shut it down. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, and it's not, like I want to engage, but the sheer thought of having to be like, I owe like 500 apologies. And I just say, Siri, shit off, shit down. Siri, off, fuck off. And then this was actually pretty crazy too. And then I had noticed that I've been watching my same 15 shorts or whatever, you know, like cool, they're interesting creators. So I was just watching some doom scrolling. And there's I think his name is Eddie Burbank. I believe that's his name. He's a YouTuber that I like. You may have seen one of his videos where he's like, I'm going to every Mongolian rainforest cafe, or every, not Mongolian, it's rainforest cafe, or I'm going to every Olive Garden. Really, really creative guy. And he had a video talking about getting rid of his smartphone. And his video was so good, like, it was so good that I shut off his video, which is sad because I really think he's a great creator. But it was so good that I shut it off and was like, what the fuck am I even doing? Just because he made this point that said, try to describe to someone, if you surf the internet, by the way, don't leave this channel, stay here. I'm very, very fun. This is we're engaging. You're gonna remember this forever. You tell all your friends. Can we get a wipe on the camera? Yes. How do I do this? Okay, hopefully that worked. So he said, try to describe the last hour of shorts that you watched to the people, like your friends, or the 2 hours that you spent. And when he said 1 hour, I was like, bro, I've been watching shorts for 4.5 hours. I'm depressed right now. So when he said that, I was like, that's so true. That's a really good point. And so I'm trying to get away from that, but then I looked at like my Discord and my emails and my line messages, and I'm resolved to do, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to curate the Discord. I'm gonna blow up like 6 channels. And we're gonna minimize, we're gonna cut the fat. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna add a few new channels and consolidate a few others. And I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna be in them, but I'm gonna frequent them more. One of the ones, we had a great viewer suggestion that said, it would be cool if you put places that you visited on one of the Discord channels so that we can, so viewers who like it could say, hey, I wanna check that out, where was he? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Hold on a minute. Let me see if Paul replied. 6. He did not. Okay. Good. I put God. No. Good. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm back. So I'm watching this guy who like walks around Tokyo, and it's really entertaining. It's like you're actually in Japan without being in Japan. You mean like Chris Broad? No. It's like this American broad in no, not under broad in Japan. I'm talking about PremierTwo. Premier who? Bum 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 ba bum ba ba bum. That's me. That's me. I got stopped. When was it? I think it. Hey, guys, we've been on this street before, right? Remember? Look. It's that spread eagle guy. Remember? We're back. I think we were on here like 2 days ago. Okay. Repeated content. Oh, it was the guy who we met at the end of the Yoyogi stream where he was like, don't tell me who you are. And anytime someone says, don't tell me, I just want to be like, please let me tell you. For each second that this continues, I'm more and more embarrassed. Please just let me say it. Just let me say it's Chris's friend. Please, God. And then eventually they go, no. I can get it. You're the, I get it. You're the guy who's the Connor has done. I'm like, yes. And they go, you're Ludwig. And I say, yes, I am. And I sign their merch. I ruin the Mogul Mail sweater. And I snap their pin. And I go, I'm not Ludwig. I'm Peter. Premier Pete. Can I get your wisdom? Sure. Looking into language schools in Japan. Uh-oh. Could you help me? I'm having trouble deciding a good area. Wrong guy. I would say if you're, whatever, if you find a cool location, that would be, I mean, wherever your language school is, try to get somewhere within the proximity of that school so that you don't spend too much time just trying to go from to and from. How many times do I hope Connor crashes his bike? Fucking 0, dude. That's crazy. He's my friend. I hope that there are 0 crashes, period, and a bunch of money raised. Literally none. I hope there's no weird nighttime lost sessions, no flat tires. How about Chris? 17, please? No, 0 for both. 0 for both. I don't want anybody to get hurt or fall or anything. Not even a comedic one, nope. Because the comedic ones can also still frighten you. They did for me. Please play, please play, please play, please play.
Walk and talk.
Yes?
Really the best IRL streamer out there.
Hey!
Keep up the good work. Rock DRCD.
No! You stupid bitch! You idiot! I'm not Rob! I'm Pete! Look! That's not him, it's me! How could you screw this up? Damn it! Damn it! It's not hard, I'm not on a bike. Oh well, I'll take it. If you think I'm like Robert, that's a compliment. I remember this gas station because I made a joke that Ludwig and Michael's bikes was right there. I remember this. I do walk way faster. I'm a speed demon. I feel like though, this street confuses me. This looks like
the center control point is being captured.
Yo, what's up, FTLAK, brother? Welcome to the Bone Zone. My name is Peter. We are live on a rainy day in Tokyo, Japan. Even though it said there is no rain today, they bullshit, tricked, lied, bullshit, liars. And we are currently 2 hours and 13 minutes from our destination, which means, okay, wait. Wow. I guess. We go through Shibuya, or we go through Hatsudai and Yoyogi. I'm not going to Yoyogi Park again. They already tricked me. We're gonna go through Shibamya. How is it raining? F this shit. It lied. Okay. Yep. I'm so sorry. See what's that? Oh, he's talking to the dog. I'm also screaming. No. Let's meet outside. I'm screaming again like a psychopath because of the rain. I'm not a weirdo, I promise. I'm cool, I'm normal, I'm hip. I'm not a weirdo. I'm friendly and kind. I'm not psychopath. I'm not a Meiwaku. It is getting worse. It's getting nasty out. I mean, I could stop here for a coffee for a little bit. I did want to try at the Musashino coffee joint. I mean, it's definitely getting worse. Like, I can visibly see rain now. Let me pull off. Let me check the weather. Oh, yeah, great. Feels like possible light rain in the next hour. No shit. What do you think this is? What do you think all this is? I'm thinking, I mean, I could get an umbrella. The only downside of an umbrella is that you have to hold it. Is that the laziest thing about me, I guess? I guess that is the worst. That is my worst part of me. Let's find a combini. Just get a hoodie. I think it's the equipment I'm kind of worried about too, though, boss. I'm a little concerned about the gear. I mean, it is kind of a nice vibe, though, isn't it? Just chilling with the, like the fog. Right? I mean, that part's kind of neat. Anyone know how to turn on down the brightness on PCs? It's not in my settings. It's probably going to be on your monitor itself. There's probably a button on the... This is raining for real. Wow. Sorry to raid and run, but it's 10:45 p.m. in Alaska, so I gotta go to bed. No problem, dude. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you very much. Alright. So this was one of the things where I hemmed and hawed about, I'm putting you guys in my pocket, I'm sorry, you're getting wet. I was deciding on whether or not I should stream today. And I was going back and forth with it. I was like, no, yeah, no, yeah. And then I decided, like, I couldn't get tickets. There's two things that happen. One is, you can ask Mifu. Oh man, my phone's getting soaked too. As I left, I got halfway, I walked for like 35 minutes to a destination. And I tried to go live, but the thing said, your encoder doesn't work, we cannot switch scenes, you are on your own. And I went, ah, shit. I see a 7-Eleven down here. So I had to go back home. And then I was like, you know what? I took off my jersey, I got rid of all my gear, and I thought, honestly, F it. There ain't gonna be no game today. I can't get tickets. My leg hurts. I know what I'll do. I'll treat everyone to a Balatro stream. And then right when I got into a different shirt, they were like, tickets available. I was like, get it, bang. And I thought at first, because I said 2 seats, and it said the price, it said like, Ichiman sansenin. And I was like, good deal, bang, outfield, let's fire it up. And then in very small print, it said, per seat. And what? Per seat? So I was like, oh, it's too late, I already locked in. I already got it. And then it was like, handling fee. And I was like, what? Handling fee? Handling fee? And then the handling fee was like, Boxen in. I was like, shit. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna go do the stream then. And I said, well, at least it's not drizzling or raining, because it says here, no chance of rain until 8 p.m. And that's only 30. Did you look at this shit? What is this? What the fuck is this? All of this. This is rain, my good man. This is rain. Okay. I also have to tinkle. I haven't used that word in maybe 35 years. Oh, salvation lies within. I have to tinkle. All right, boys. Let's do this. Marines. Okay. Okay. All right, boys. Oh, it's so gross. How do I look? Perfect. Handsome boy. There's a wet spot on the lens? No way. No, come on. Damn, this thing got wet as AF. Much better. We back? We back? Hello? Are we back? Okay, we are back. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna buy some, I need a towel. This one should be fine. Towel hanky. I can't put that in my pocket. And then I'm gonna need a, apple pear tea latte, chai. I'm okay right now. Okay. Oh, an umbrella, of course. That's why we came here. Okay. Oh, easy to move in. Whoa, look at this. What if we got this instead? Easy to move in biomass raincoat. Well, I don't know if that might not help the backpack. I like the idea of a biomass raincoat. Let's go with, it's kind of heavy, kind of light. We'll go with this one, Bipo. All right. Ah, hi. すいません。今でお願いします。
お支払い方法をお選びください。IC カードをタッチ、または差し込んでください。
これも開けますか？
お願いします。
レシートをお受け取りください。
ありがとうございます。どうも。
ありがとうございます。
Look at my, oh, I fell on dirt earlier. That's why my hands are dirty. Okay. Let me, okay. It hurt, actually. I was stretching and I slipped on a tree branch. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm a friend of dirt. And it won't come out. It's like, I've washed this like 6 times now. It won't come out. It's just, I think I like one of those ones that you have to get like special soap for. It hurts bad. The other one's fine though. Okay. This is clean. It's proof that I touched grass, I guess, but also I feel like convenience store soaps have really gone, you have like a 33% chance of getting the cool green one that's all foamies. You know, like the foamy kind of, holy grundle. You have like the ones that are super green, and I love those. Then you get ones that when you sprit it out, it feels like someone sneezed on your hand. I don't like those ones. That's this place. This place had the sneeze on your hand special, if you know what I mean. Okay. Well, you know, it's like I sometimes wonder if it's even soap or if it's like the alcohol. You know, like alcohol spray that's just in a soap bottle. I guess. And then if you go to like Shinjuku Station and you use the restroom, there's no soap at all. It's just garbage. You just spritz some water on there. All right, we have one thing currently charging. Not that I expect everywhere to have a bunch of soap just for my dirty self. And then we grab the big boy. You know what I paid for it. And we jack in here. Okay. We put it through this. That's why you carry hand sanitizer around. Good idea. It's a very good idea. And I got to do one more charge. Although I think I'm okay. Man, I look like a man. You know, how unlucky. Today I was having the best hair day ever. And now I look like Give Pete the creature. I look like the creature. All right. I'm trying a new setup really quick. New setup. Oh, my knees. Okay. Well, that's what you get for walking in the rain for 2 hours. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now, I take you guys and I put you right here, back in your spot, and I charge you right here. Good news, you guys are getting juice. And I take And nothing worked. Oh, there we go. We got juice on this one too. Okay, now watch this. All I gotta do is take this out, put this on first. What's on second? Okay, wait. How did I do this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, no way. Pete, you absolute gigakid. Kind of. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Ow. Ah, it stopped raining. No, I'm kidding. All right, now hold on a minute. Next part of this trick. Okay, that's good. And then bam. And now you guys get the ASMR of Tinkle Tonk Rain or whatever. Hey, all right. There we go. Oh wait, that's annoying. You guys see the handle of the I almost had this perfect. I can do like, I almost had it perfect, but I forgot about the bar of the umbrella. We're gonna deal with it. Okay, so here's the other thing I'm now kind of worried about. Because today on the weather app, it legitimately, I swear to God, it said only cloudy. If we're 2 hours from, we're 2 hours from the game, and this is the weather, that means I might be saying to Paul, hey, thank you so much for coming out here today. I really appreciate it. What do you think of this? And he's like, yeah, mate, baseball's great. Do you always play in the mud? The game actually, if the game is called though, here's the good news. One is I lose all my investment. That's cool as hell. Two, Paul and I can just go drink. So it's kind of like a win-win. And you know, Paul's a cameraman. He's survived inclement weather. He's no stranger to Mother Nature and her cruel machinations. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get money back on this one. But the forecast says, let me take a look. It says totally fine. Okay. Light rain is expected to stop in 14 minutes. And then we have a very, very small chance of rain at 8 p.m. So yeah, sweet. And I know my luck. There's no way that I just spent all that time and effort to get an umbrella, set it all up, just for it to immediately stop raining. That ain't me. That's not what I care about. And how can you have a rainbow without a little rain? Okay, the bad news is for you guys is that we're gonna have to end the stream a little early. Because I think I should meet Paul at like 5:30 at Jingu Stadium. Now the bad news is that not only did I get scammed on the ticket prices, I'm probably gonna have to get a taxi because of because of all this shite. Because I'm 2 hours, I'm like, if I walk really fast, I won't even make it to the game on time by walking. One cool little bit of news though, you know, never say never. there's a non-0% chance that after the game, I could still go live again because I still have all my gear, I still have all my equipment, I still have my backpack, and maybe we'll do like a little post-game show with Paul. But that means possibly bad decisions on my end with drinking. But that'd be cool because I like hanging out with him, and I know you guys like Paul as well. He's a Van Gang. Bruvman and Broman strike back. But more importantly, I hope that Paul has a good time at the baseball game and that it clears up and that it's dry and that we get to get a good cold beer, have a snack or two, hang out, and he says, "Thanks, mate, that was fun." I am, if you've noticed though, I'm picking up the speed on the walk. Will I react to the Nintendo Direct? No. You know what, honestly, man? I know it's like a cool thing for clips and for moments and stuff. I did not like the Wii or the Switch. They've been like 12 years of disappointment. And honestly, even the GameCube was kind of shit. It's like Nintendo's really good at reaching the highs of high, but for the most part, I always regret buying their system. I always regret it, and I'm always thinking, this is such shit. They have been riding on coattails of their assets and their first-party games forever. Here's the reasons why, though. When it works, it's great. It is, it's fun. It's not an L take, it's an opinion. So, it's just how I feel. And if it's not a Mario or like a first party title or a near first party title, you're gonna get a diminished version of a game and they're gonna still make you pay nearly full price. And like, I liked my GameCube too, right? It had Crystal Chronicles, it had Smash, it had 4 buttons, or 4 controller ports. But each system since the Super Nintendo, so the N64, the GameCube, the Wii U, and the Switch, all of them have a little more than a dozen games total that I feel are genuinely worth playing. And I think that they have all this cool potential, but like, I just can't believe they keep reusing assets. They're so shameless with it. It's crazy how much like Mario Odyssey is still one of the better looking games on the system. What's up, Halacat? Let me hold on a second. Fuck, okay, I was wrong, Nintendo. Let me try turning this up again. Boop, boop, boop. It's not light. This is more than light rain. And I don't know, man. And here's one thing I have to say as a caveat is I'm not a big mobile gamer. So if you're one of the people who loved the Nintendo Switch because you could chill in bed and be under the covers and still play, you know, Link's Awakening, absolutely based. That's totally your guys' cool shit. I can't take that away from you. That is cool. That is a you thing. It's not for me. And then also like, I feel so bad for like Pokemon fans because they've been on copium for like a decade, maybe longer. And they keep getting these just awful looking games. And I feel like Nintendo, they used to have this thing on the old Nintendo Entertainment System called the Nintendo Seal of Approval. And even though it was bullshit, They used to hold themselves to a standard. And now it's just kind of just an absolute shovelware, ugly optimized, crappy, copium, good but not great games. And Nintendo fans deserve better. Their games look like, sometimes, worse than PS3 games. It's crazy. Like, we're getting near year 3 or 4 of the PS5. Yes, it's that bad, like for real. Like, I was looking at this new Pokemon game that they just announced, where it's like nighttime, daytime, city, you know, whatever that game was called, right? What was it? Actually, don't tell me, I don't care. But it was just on the last Nintendo Direct. And that game looks almost like an emulated, upscaled PS2 game. I wish I was joking. None of it describes the end of a console's life. The best looking game is Xenosaga that just released. What Monolith does is like witchcraft. And it's not like I'm a Nintendo hater, because I think it's a cool company and I love the franchises. But when I look back at the totality of it, the best thing about the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, was like its launch game, which was a Wii U game, which was like Tears of the Kingdom for you guys, or whatever it was, linked to the bullshit. The new Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Mario Kart 8. And it's crazy that they never made a new Mario Kart. And it's insane that their first Mario Party was garbage. And Mario Tennis was garbage. Odyssey was good. And I'd say the best thing about the Nintendo Switch was, I guess, Smash Ultimate, although the netcode was so 1998. Swear to God, my PS2 had a better network than the Nintendo Switch. Egoist! Egoist! Thank you! Thank you. The sounds, I think it got broke because of the rain. I think my speaker broke. Let me see if it plays anything. Hold on a minute. Okay, it's working. It's just IRL link broke. Okay, hold on. I can fix something really quick. I can finally switch hands because my phone charged enough. I'm almost done ranting. I swear to God. I swear I'm almost done. I'm almost done bitching. Okay, that feels better to switch my hands over. You didn't see shit for my sub. I'm sorry. Dream Devourer. An Elemental Light, thank you. My bad. We're having some tech issues. It is raining. So, the crazy thing was the network capabilities in the Switch is so bad that I cannot believe we gave them a pass. I am so surprised. We just go like, at least we got it. And then I remember they had this feature come out because I wanted to talk to my friend while playing some game online, like Mario Party. And it said like, welcome to Nintendo. If you want to use the new app on your phone, you can talk wirelessly to your friends. What? What? So you had to download the Nintendo app, and then you had to open this app, and you had to keep your phone on and open in the app. And it had like your faces bouncing around like a DVD screensaver. And and the quality was so bad. It was like, what? Dude, huh? You gotta get Odyssey. It's a good game. What the fuck? I was insulted by kids in crystal clear 4K about my mother, my grandmother, my skin color, my friend's skin color, my sexual preferences. Everything was in perfect audio on the 360 and on the original Xbox, and that sucked. But 20 years later, they couldn't figure it out on the Nintendo Switch? That's insane. How's that possible? So we ended up just being like, should we just go back to Discord? Yeah. It was, yeah, exactly. It was a free ad for Discord. But yeah, I mean, true, the Nintendo consoles are very cheap, they're very affordable, and they have a really good eShop or whatever, you know? So if you want to relive past games from when Nintendo was good, you can log on to that and still enjoy a really cool experience. And I do like their franchises. I just hope the Nintendo Switch 2 is good. I was a little surprised a little bit that they kind of went the Wii U route. Like normally Nintendo wants to redo everything when it's like, all right, Nintendo, we have like Super Nintendo, we're going brand new Nintendo 64. 4 controller ports, we're reinventing the game here we go. And you're like, damn. Then they're like GameCube. We've got the Wavebird wireless controller that's coming out soon. We've got mini discs. This shit's gonna be crazy. And then they're like, we've got jacking off in the air simulators, or whatever you guys play with that. Red Katana, here we go, let's go, having fun, woo! And then they had the Wii U, which was a total disaster. And then it was like, bam, Nintendo Switch, click, click. 4 controllers, 2 pads, let's fucking go, this is gonna be sick. So I was really surprised that they went straight into Switch 2, and they didn't try to do anything new. That was kind of crazy. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. So I bet the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna check all the boxes everyone's excited about. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and I'm gonna see a bunch of like, let's fucking go, this is gonna be sick. And I'm gonna also, I'll scroll down like twice, and somebody's gonna say like, this is the worst processor ever. It's gonna be bottlenecked by its thresholds. Its RAM won't be able to access its virtual drives. And you're gonna be so upset when you try to, this sound chip was for like Mega Blaster Lemmings on the Nintendo computer Asus. So it's gonna be both parties are gonna have something to talk about. But I'm hoping they announce some really sick games. So wait, today's announcement is at 11 p.m. JST, is that correct? Is that right? Okay, it's in like 7 hours? Oh, is it 10? I don't think I'll be home, but maybe Paul and I will go live, and we'll watch the live stream from my phone from the view of the IRL cam. Over some beers at the hub. I feel like that's probably the best way to celebrate this. Two guys who are beyond their years of caring.
I haven't been able to watch as frequently since I started a new job, but thank you for all your great, wholesome content.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you too. You know, speaking of though, all I genuinely care about, no cap, no lies, only truth bombs in this channel. I'm not a you know what, I don't know what I'm doing here. Ugh, I'm soaked, I'm so soaked. My perfect coif of hair today. I don't have any preference of PC or PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo, Sega, Atari, whatever. All I want is for gamers to have cool shit. That's it. That sounds like I'm fence sitting, but I'm not. I just want cool games. Because the more cool games there are, the more fun we get to have on the stream, and the more that we can forget about our trash-ass jobs or bad shit going on. It's a nice piece of escapism. But if the Nintendo Switch 2 does not bring that in full force, then I'll be like, damn it. And if it does, I'll be like, let's fucking go. I'm back. I'm so back. The thing about Nintendo, though, my last thought, is that they kind of did this thing where they kind of screwed over some. They always say like, well, we're giving you an affordable choice. But they also, because of their specs, they kind of locked out a lot of players for some really cool game experiences. And that's too bad, because then you end up having to buy 2 consoles if you don't have a PC. And I always thought that was kind of shitty. What up, Somnus? If my Steam Deck can also emulate Switch 2, I'm out. Hey man, that's Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. He saw heat in his day and age. He'll raid your grave, anything it takes to save the day. Neuromancer, perfect blend of technology and magic. Okay. Isn't that illegal? No, he's saying if, no, he's saying if his Steam Deck has the titles or the capabilities that he's interested in, there's no purpose for him to buy a worse Steam Deck. I think. Did it stop raining finally? Ow, I hit myself in the head with the umbrella. That's right. Yeah, I got you, ma'am. I got you. Well. That was a productive chat about the ins and outs of gaming. So tonight's the big reveal, I guess, huh? Cool. I've never seen this street in my entire life. And I hope to never see it again. Oh, well, no, we saw this last time. Never mind. Ow. Sumimasen. Oh. What do you want from the presentation, Pete? Okay, let's see. What do I, like, what would make me pog out of my shoes? That's a great question, because I have such low expectations, right? I would like to see a brand new, very good looking, like, innovative as fuck Mario. I want that. I'm being realistic, so I'm not gonna say Suikoden. I'm not gonna say Suikoden 6. I want like a cool, like, in the same vein of Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, Mario Odyssey. Give me one of those. I really want to see a better trailer for Mario Kart 9 because I wasn't too impressed with the original launch one. That would be sick. I would like to see a new Golden Sun. I really do think that would be so sick. And it's Silk Song. But I think a new Mario would be hype. I don't want to see, here's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see the screen go black, some thunder clouds, some purple lightning, some cracking booms, and then like the sound of like leaves being rustled. And then you see like in the distance some sword that's lodged in a stone, and then you hear the and then that's all you get. I don't want to hear like a I don't want to see a bullshit trailer for Zelda. That would suck. Don't give me that. Either give me a real trailer with real graphics, or don't tease it at all. Don't do an Elder Scrolls 6, a rock hard, or whatever they called it. New Dragon Quest would be awesome. I think that that's a good Switch 2 title. That would be cool. I don't know about, I'm so torn on the JRPG part, right? Like, part of me is a total honk, which means big fan. I'm trying to bring that phrase back. I'm a big honk for RPGs. So when we get like Final Fantasy X remastered, or if we get Genso Suikoden HD Collection Saga Frontier 2 remastered, that's so cool. But that's more of a problem with the industry having an issue with keeping its how do you say? Not cultivation. Preservation. It has a problem with preservation, where it doesn't treat its previous consoles with enough respect and availability. So I do get excited for like these remasters and these updated QOLs, but I think it's more of an industry issue. I like seeing the new shit though too. I do. I like new IPs. Hades 2 would be cool to see a new thing of. This reminds me of like England. How when I walked in England, every place had like the front, like the on the ground version of the house, and then a staircase down into like the basement. Lord, am I tired. I feel like I've been walking for ages, lads. But it's only been fucking like 2 hours. That's pathetic. Let me take a look. How many steps have I walked? I hope it says I've walked 9 kilometers, and I hope it says I've walked 14,000 steps. Bam, 15.2 in 12 kilometers. Fuck yeah. I've earned my beer today. Nice, nice, nice. Good afternoon, Pete. Oh, wait, I think it plays for... Nope, I screwed it up there. Good afternoon, Pete. Nice to see you walk and talk. Thank you, buddy. You guys have been spoiled with IRL stuff lately. We haven't had any gaming streams in a while. Although we did have a fair amount of them when we had the Suikoden stuff. Wait a minute. Nope, this way. Okay. Let's see how far it is by taxi there. It says 25 minutes, but that means 45 with this weather. Oh man. This has been a fun stream though, right? This was crazy because It means that even with the bad weather, no rain, no sleet, no snow, I got you guys back. Nothing is gonna stop us from enjoying each other's company. Wow, this bus that we just passed, not this one right here, but this other one, the stop, goes all the way to Kichijoji Station. I guess we've probably not been walking that much. It just feels like it because of the distance, but from a bus ride, it's probably pretty normal. Okay. All right, so we whinged about the Nintendo. We talked about how cool I was in high school and college in the workforce with the fellow kids. I've told you guys about the baseball. I've hyped up the cyclathon, April 13th. Be there, be square, cdogva.twitch.tv/go for it. Let's do it. And we've also, Mouse has a D&D with Matthew Mercer. I'm being helpful tomorrow. Where are we? Hold on a minute. I'm consulting my map. Okay, we cross this one. Oh boy, this is a bit of a screwy little route. Okay. Is there any big event in baseball right now? It's getting into my feud a lot on socials. The Major League Baseball season just started last weekend. So we just had the, wait, I think the rain stopped. I'm just a weirdo holding a umbrella in the wind. Guys, we did it. We survived the rain. Take that, Mother Nature. The weed of crime bears bitter fruit, you old hag. I think I can put this in my back like a katana. I kind of did, but it got stuck on my ass. Yep. All right, let me take a picture so I can show you guys how cool I look. That's not cool at all. I look like a, oh, Jesus. All right, we got to pick this up. No wonder people are giving me funny looks. I look like a panhandler who's been on his last legs because of this weather. All right. Kosho Kaido. Okay. All right, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beast. Look at this beast of a man. Future father to be. Look at that. You've got the umbrella. Oh, that's, damn it. That's Terry Yum Gung. That's my favorite. You've got beast of a man right there. Umbrella here. Holy forehead. What is that? Chikawa-san. You look like you're frowning a bit. No, that was called the look of resolute. It was the resolute. It was my blue steel. You know, I looked into the coming horrors and I gave it the blue magnum or whatever. What the fuck? Why is this quality so amazing? Because I'm bringing you absolutely godlike vibes. If that doesn't earn your follow, then I don't know what will. And as an added bonus, you don't even have to see my face unless I show you it from the picture. You look like Geralt from Wither. Did you mean that as Witcher, or did you mean that like I'm the withering version of Geralt? Winds howling.
The ground quakes.
Medallion humming. Place of power. Gotta be. Thank you, Lorik. You look like Wither 41. Thanks. Where have we gone? You know what I just felt though? Now that I am not holding that umbrella, dude, I'm telling you right now, this street that we're on, hey, guys, look, it's these limp, remember this? We passed here last time, but it was sunny, so I didn't recognize it. These are the limp, kind of, 41-year-old train stoppers. Do you guys remember that? Somebody commented on it last time. They were like, holy, these things are... Look at those guys. It's not as easy as it used to be, guys. It's hard work. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, wait, and I remember last time I was like, what's happening? There's another train coming. Okay. It's flopping all over the... Oh, Keio ni kashira. Mina, ganbatte kudasai yo. Arigato. Kyousukete ne. Where is our destination? As it says in the title, I am going to a baseball game today with cameraman Paul. And had I thought this through better, I would have had him join the stream and we could have walked together, but it was kind of a... So this morning I went to the... Okay, I'll give you guys a recap for all of the people who just joined. Just kind of having a scummy week. Nothing too bad, but went to the doctor, and if you guys remember, after the subathon, I was really sick, right? I had like 9 days where every day was just a battle with the toilet. Just endless shitting. It was awful. And I just was like constantly like, oh, here we go again. It was not fun. It was right after I went out with the guy who won our amazing charity auction hanging out with Pete Day. So it was so bad that I went to the doctor, and I was Geralt from Wither, and I gave him a stool sample. And I finally went back to check on that, and he goes, oh, I was worried about you. You need to have a colonoscopy. Oh, wait, guys, remember this? I remember this. Hold on, wait, we've got to... This was the street where I tried to walk behind this... I hate this street coming up here. It sucks. And he said, oh, hey, the baby shop and the coffee stand is over here, and the Guinness place. This is where this goes straight to Yoyogi Koen. We did walk this. Yay! Memories. Max is over here. So, okay. So, I went to the doctor yesterday, and he was like, you need to have a colonoscopy because some of the results in there, I don't think this is the thing, but we got to check for cancer just to be on the safe side. And I was like, what? All right, that sounds fine. Let's do it. And so I'm not too concerned or anything, but I don't think there's any reason to be fearful, but got to have it up, got to have that done. And I don't expect any bad news or anything like that, but I'm not looking forward to that particular procedure. Now, the good news is that my scheduled date to do this is on a day where an expert colonoscopy doctor just so happens to be visiting that place. So I get to enjoy a pro being me. So I feel like I've had a lot of masters. I had the God hand fix my dental problem at Itabashi Dental Hospital. That was sick. I had this one guy once, it was like 15 years ago when I first moved to Japan. I had to get one of my wisdom teeth taken out because it was impacted. And I was laying on the chair and he just put that son of a bitch right on that clamped, and he just yanked down with no anesthesia. No, well, I think they did give me anesthesia, but he went bam, and then he went bam, and he goes, I am tooth extractor. And I was like, you have a Russian accent, but you're a Japanese guy, and you're like this big fat dude? And he just like threw my teeth on my tummy and was like, you're good. That was terrifying. I was like, did you even need to take out the second one? He goes, well, 2 for 1 special. I was, damn, man. You could have taken me to dinner first. Okay. So anyway, I get to have, that was kind of the thing that I was wrestling with the past couple of days, was the setting up all of that and just kind of detoxing and still recovering from the cyclathon and all the cool stuff that we've been doing. Then I went to, actually I didn't go anywhere. I found Skippy peanut butter, that was cool. So that means I made some peanut butter and jellies. And I decided to do a stream today. I was gonna do a gaming stream, but there wasn't any games that I really felt I wanted to play right now. And I don't know, I kind of, the more I do these walk and talks, I do enjoy them. I miss the gaming sessions a little bit, but unless it's a game that I really want to play, I do like that we can prioritize our good old health, get those legs pumping. My limbs must obey. So it was cool. I like these walk and talks. It's been good. I've been watching some baseball in the morning. Do the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. I think we're good on JRPGs for about a month, maybe 2. Because if you think about it, in less than in 2 weeks, I'll be on the road with the cyclathon boys, and we're gonna get all that fun action. And then when I get back, I have a couple of things that I'm gonna be doing with you guys. And then in the end of May, I have some super secret, sexy plans. And then we've got TwitchCon, and then we've got PremierCon, and then I got to come back here, and then it's 1 month until Baby-chan. And then Baby-chan will be joining the team. It'll be dropping in like a Super Smash Brothers character, go, woo, woo! Premier3 has joined the battle. That is gonna be fun. Are you there from day 1, or are you joining midway again? I was there all the days last time. I went to on TwitchCon, I was there all days, but this one I'm missing the partner kind of meetup Friday night thing. How long will I take off for Baby-chan? I don't think I'll take off time, actually. I think what you guys are gonna get there is going to be Pete at his absolute most depleted levels. And it's gonna be a really fun, challenging group quest where I don't think the games will be particularly interesting that I'm playing. I don't even know if I'll be there mentally or coherent, but I hope that we can still just be like having a great stream and good vibes and stuff. And am I scared? Fuck yes. Because for like 6 months, they don't do anything. It's just, they're just blobs. And I don't want to make any mistakes, but I have to also reconcile that that's normal. Wow, look at that shot though, guys. A nice, well, I mean, it doesn't look cool maybe, but that's Shibuya up there. Over yonder. What's up, almost bald? All the way down this road. It's like Akira going on his night cycle. Neon Night Riders. And over there is where we had the Guinness pub and the makeshift coffee where I bought the baby clothes. Also, what's up, Sensei Martian? How you doing, boss? Yesterday I went to, I was feeling kind of dumpy. This is gonna sound mega lame, and I'm already ready for you guys to just shit all over me. You guys can just say, you are such a corporate loser. And I go, based, absolutely based. I went to McDonald's and got a Happy Meal. It's like the first Happy Meal I've gotten in, I don't know, since I've at least lived in Japan. I didn't even mean to get a Happy Meal. Like, I didn't want that, but I just wanted a cheeseburger set. Like, I didn't want to get like a double cheeseburger or a Big Mac. I just wanted a simple ass cheeseburger and a fry. And they were like, we don't have that. You have to get a happy set. I was like, what? A happy set? I didn't even know what that meant. I was like, oh, okay, I'll have a happy set. And then she said, okay, well, that's a, you got a cheeseburger. And then I was like, okay, I'll have like a M-size fry. She goes, oh, the happy set only comes with small. And I go, that's fine. And I said, can I still get a Coca-Cola Zero? And she's like, yeah. And then I was like, okay. And then she goes, I thought I was done. She goes, well, there's still one more choice. And I said, well, no, that's all. She goes, no, we have 3 different options for your omocha. My toy? So desu ne. So I said, I'll have this third one. This one here looks kind of cool. And if you remember a previous walk and talk, I was walking the streets and I bent down and I said, whoa, look at this. There's a Doraemon just sitting here. There's a Doraemon on the ground. And you guys were like, oh, it's cute. That was a McDonald's Happy Set. And I ended up, I put it in my pocket. And then today I was getting ready to go back to the doctor before he told me my results. And I put my hand in my pocket. I go, oh shit, I still have this omocha, this toy. And I said, oh, I got this, and you know, the baby can have it. And Yuki said, you should open it. And I said, all right. So I cracked it open and it was a little Doraemon bathtub water toy. And I went, kawaii. And a single tear fell from my eye. Hey, this is cool. We're on the other side now of that one street where I got to show you guys the Shaggin' Wagon from afar. Now we're up close and personal. Look at that, the Grateful Dead. It's a cool looking van. Holy cool. Free mustache rides. That's a great sticker. Harley Davidson, smoke 'em till the wheels come off. Iron Horse. Lots of Grateful Dead. I love Los Angeles. So cool. Make love, not war. Yep. I wonder if there's a DAP's famous hood joint on this thing. Thinking a lot about less and less. That's a great slogan. Thinking a lot about less and less. That sounds like such a 60s or 70s vibe. Cool. Chi-chis. What a shop. I'm taking my mom here when she visits. Dudes. Oh man, do you have any idea how good it feels to be outside right now that it's stopped raining and it's starting to clear up? Dare I say it, Paul and I, he's bringing the lights, so we might actually get to see a really nice baseball game tonight. And it feels so good outside. Other than a little bit of my feet hurting. You can even hear them going squish, squash. Pete, do you have a bike? Yes. Does my wife let me ride it? No. What's up, Randoom? Randoom, appreciate you pulling through, man. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where that Guinness bar was. I see it. I see it down there. Okay. Well, this is crazy because basically we're walking this is the exact same path that we take to Yoyogi Park. We're going, damn it, I got turned around and we're going through Yoyogi Park. So I guess it's a revenge match. Although, I gotta stop the stream soon. Or you guys can ride in the taxi with me. Do you guys wanna do that? We might have to do that. Might as well. I can say, hey, this is a work-related expense. Let me see how far we are from, there's no way. How is that possible? All right. What's the destination? Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna walk up there and I'm gonna tell the taxi guy. All I do is take taxis. My tax man is gonna be, hey, listen, Musk-san, you think you're the richest guy on the planet? Please stop taking taxis everywhere. And I'll say, no. I don't think so. I have to. Wait, where am I? Oh, wait. Okay, I see where I'm going now. To Meiji. Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. I'm a piece of shit. I should have gotten out on the way. Go to this location to Wow, what an A-lister I am, huh? I'm like, yes, please. Please, I would like to be dropped off at the gates of Meiji Jingu Stadium. Onegai shimasu. Okay, boys, my taxi has been arranged. How cool are we? All right, let's semi-pack up here. Oh, this is gonna. Yep, I forgot about my umbrella. Cock it. All right, dudes. I'm bad. That is 4K gravel. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Ooh, hey, buddy. Oh, I broke the sound. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Okay. Might be. Okay, so in the taxi, I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna make a phone call. And then now you guys have to talk to me. I think that's my taxi. You have to talk to me as if we're on the phone, okay? Oh no, it's not my taxi. Can you guys do that? We have to pretend that we're just on a phone call. I trust you guys not to embarrass me in front of my driver. I know it's a tall task, but you guys have been doing so good lately. All right. Let me rip this out. Here's my other fear is that we get to the stadium and they look one time in my bag and they go, okay, buddy, you're not getting into this stadium. And I go, what do you mean? They go, all right, you look like you're dressed as the Unabomber and you brought 75 different cables and shit. Okay, let's see here. Okay, taxi's pulling in, boys. We got a few more minutes. Big fly, big car. Scary. Hi. Here we are, Old Man Winter with his gray speckled beard. Going to a baseball game with a British man tonight. What's up, Tinkai? Yeah, I could leave you guys in a locker for, if you guys want, I could just keep the stream going and it could be a 2.5 hour audio visual experience of you guys in a locker. That would be awful. That would be so bad. It's just you guys hearing the sounds of people around us. Okay, I'll be right back. I think this is my taxi, I think. 254. Yep, that's my guy. All right, everyone act cool, all right? Hi, 396ですか? はい、どうも。そうですね。はい、よいしょ。ちょっと電話していいですか？すいません。はい。はい。Okay, so yeah, I'm on my way to the game now. Well, quarterly earnings call here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Can you tell me how is the PremierTwo stock looking right now? Are we struggling or are we doing okay? I feel like it should be all right. It's free falling. Well, I told you the Ardedly collab was not going to be a good investment, but who would listen? Certainly not you guys. You know what? Let me get my headphones on, because I think if we Okay, that's better. I think I can actually hear alerts in this thing. So wait, can you guys? Yeah. Okay. So Ardley was fun, but I think that was a net loss. The reports came back, and it was just subscribers way down, retention rate absolutely just tanking. And they said more of Paul. Okay, well, the Razakun Tier 3 does help bring things back, so I do appreciate that, buddy. So, okay. SEC is also opening the investigation into us, sir, and the tax man is here. Don't worry about the tax guys. I've got a team in Chicago working in that, and I've got my own guy, Hata-san, who's cooked the books for us perfectly here. I'm looking at my... This is the phone here. It's okay. So, the other thing I was going to tell you guys is today we are... How many dividends are we getting in this financial year? Well, we're not getting any. But you're not getting any. Yep. Yuki made me cancel my credit card because I think it was a miscommunication. Gamer Subs tried to send me a thing and I missed it, and so I had to pay like a $3 fee, and it coincidentally, Mifu, my mod, also stole my credit card information, and then it was like cancel. So it was unlucky there. So hopefully when we get to the stadium, we will be able to see Paul for a minute. And then after that, there is a non-0% chance, which means, you know, it could happen. I shouldn't mess with it. There's a non-0% chance that we could go live again, and if Paul and I are feeling like a little bonus show, no guarantees. A little post-game stream. Who's playing? Today is the Tokyo Yakult Swallows versus the Hiroshima Carp. And I made a little, all payment, which I do need to talk to, please get our financial advisor back on the phone. So the ticket said, well, I don't want to tell you how much it was, but it said it was this much for 2 tickets. But then after I said, like, in my haste, because it was sold out all day, completely sold out. And the tickets I got, not even where I prefer to sit. We're in the outfield, which is still cool. It's I prefer to be on the first base or third base side, but the outfield's fine. So we're in the outfield, and well, it wasn't the price for 2 tickets. Those were, each ticket was that much. And then there was a handling fee of like $60. And I bought tickets for tomorrow's game to go with Connor. So I'm going to back-to-back doubleheader for Pete. Hey, my cousin's reading this great book that says end with 0, you know? So at the end of all the, you know, when it's all said and done, don't worry about any experiences left on the table. Okay, there's a little dog cafe right there. Everybody, little puppies were running around. That was cute. I don't mean end with 0. I don't plan on like ending with 0 tomorrow, but I mean, these are really cool opportunities that I will take because I don't know. I've always valued experiences over hoarding. I'm planning to go to an OKC Comets game on Saturday. Interested to see a game. Haven't been to one in ages. OKC Comets. Is that the WNBA? Okay, Wendy's, you're very close to being banned. Because your other message was stupid too. That's like actually both are stupid. So in fact, I've already given me food the green light. You may fire when ready. Oh, I guess I can end my walk. We have a cool community here. Only 10 people made fun of my sponsorship for AC. The rest were very supportive. I didn't even get to see his last message. I missed it. I missed the last one, but he got... Hold on a minute. I want to tell you guys, here's the final updates about the fitness. Today was one of our short walk and talks, and we still made it 18,565 steps with an exact distance of 16 kilometers. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a healthy... Oh, he said sorry? Well, you should have thought about that before being a dork. This is, you guys can't see it, but Yoyogi Park is just on my left. And when I went there with you guys, it was the absolute busiest I have ever seen. It was unbelievable. Okay. It was packed to the absolute, it was rammed, as the Brits would say. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some ballpark food. Hey Pete, I did 100 cheers TTS, but unfortunately the raid team showed up. But have fun watching baseball later. Beef, I'm very sorry. I don't like to... Hebby knows all too well that every time a TTS goes through on this, it just never works. How's the day been? It's good. It was two reasons. So in Japan, there's a place you can go during Sakura season called Yoyogi Park. In Yoyogi Park, it's full of umami flavor of everyone having a bento under the sakura. Okay, the end of March is your last chance of the official work year and your school year. So you have an opportunity to say goodbye to colleagues who are going to different places, or meeting new colleagues who are getting moved into a different division. And this was the last weekend of March before all of that changed. And I didn't... Oh, wait. Whoa. What's this place? This is the Tokyo Metro of... I think I just passed Gordon Ramsay. This is Harajuku, of course. Pete, you should write a book. I think if I did, it would be a children's book called Wiggy Waggy Jelly in the Bowl. Or it would be a coloring book of all my funny adventures. It's too hard to compete with Chris and his big books. I was gonna walk this. I was an hour and like 10 minutes away from Jingu Stadium when I got in the taxi, and instead we're like 10 minutes away now or so. The very first talent agency I ever joined, it was like 4 of them, was in Harajuku, and it took me forever to find the building. And I thought I had a unique look. Yeah, I looked uniquely stupid. And I remember taking those headshots and thinking, I'm on my way. 27 years old, and I'm gonna be an actor in no time. Nope. It took a little longer. 10 years later, I started streaming. I am heading to the game. I got 2 tickets today. One for Mr. Paul Ballard, the bruv man you call him, cameraman Paul, Dan Gang, Premier Paul. He is Hagelslag. He's a good friend of the channel, good friend of mine personally. and I secured an extra ticket. And I think my rule, not this time because I didn't tell him this rule, but I think I'll get the tickets, they get the beer. It's a good deal, right? Like if you came to Tokyo and I said, hey, I got us 2 tickets to a ball game, all it's going to cost you is 6 beers, which is like, let's see here, I'm going to guess it's 8, not 6 beers for me, I meant 3 each. 8, 16, 24, 30, probably $50. That's a steal for both of us. But I'm just glad that he said he'd go to the game with me. You know, I was gonna go by myself, and then I thought, no, I should message some friends, see if they're available. And luckily for me, the first guy I messaged happened to be available. So I was like, well, that was easy. One and done. But the reason I'm bringing you guys along is I did want to show you guys a little bit of the stadium. How about going to the game with Yuki? She's at work right now. And I would, if I could. She's working today. She doesn't get home till 10. And Yuki last week left her bag on the JR bus, which means that it got taken all the way around all these different places, and eventually it gets dropped off because people don't steal it, luckily. But it got dropped off at Idabashi. So I have to go and pick it up, and I have like a code number that I can share with them. Oh, you guys got absolutely dropped. So I have to go there tomorrow, but I don't know how to do it because I'm going to the game again. So, and her bag is like freaking huge. So I need to grab the bag, and I would walk there normally with you guys, but maybe I'll just go there, pick up the bag, meet my friend for the game, and then just go home. How does it feel when the baby kicks Yuki? It's annoying because she's like complaining. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'd have to ask her that. She likes it. She says, but she's already doing this mean thing, guys. She's already doing this thing where she's like, if I do anything wrong, or if I'm like sleeping on the couch, or if I'm tired, she'll go, oh, I'm sorry, Premier3. Peter's too busy. And I'm like, that's unfair. Or she'll say, like, she won't even say my name. She'll go, I'm sorry, Premier3. You know, we don't have enough time to spend to talk to you. And I just laid down. And I'm like, really? Okay, here we go. And she'll say, oh, I'm sorry, Premier3. Or she'll say with Kupo too, I'm sorry, Kupo, I know you want to use the bathroom, but but someone didn't clean the toilet. And I'll go, hey, what's up, Gary? So she does call it Premier3, and I'm going to be asking Grandma Gary, oh, I think that's not the stadium, that's just a big building, I think. I'll be asking Grandma Gary for all the cooking advice. Oh, maybe that is the stadium. No. I can't remember. I feel like I'm getting close to a stadium. Is that? No. Looks nice though. I think that's too nice. We have so many gifts for Premier3. That is so sweet. I didn't tell you guys this though, but oh, this is the stadium, I think. That was the rugby stadium. Oh yeah, this is it. Ah, Sonani. Let meここで大丈夫です。はい。 Domo. Ah, kekko desu. Hey, 少々お待ちください。よいしょ。Okay. Oh, my feet. Okay, hold on. Okay. Siri, shut up. Stop talking. Siri, stop talking. Okay. She kept saying, new update from Go Taxi. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, but yeah, Rob got the baby, and Rob and Tracy got it little tiny shoes. They're so cute, and I can't wait for the baby to, you know, of course I'm so excited about it, and all this fun little cool guests, like getting to meet Geary and everybody. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, one thing I gotta do, guys, is I gotta figure out where the hell is Carmen Sandiego. No, we've gotta discern where the ow. Which part of the area we're in. I gotta check the tickets. Let's go take a look at the food though. I'm hungry. Let's get a little snacky. I think I'm in left field. I think I'm in lefto. I'm definitely in lefto. It's like 14 or 15. So we gotta go that way. Okay. I'm even wearing my Swallows. Oh, what? This place has a ridiculous lines. And you don't want to get the line that has the fewest people, because then that means the food's not as good, right? Okay, let's take a look. So there's karaage. This is all karaage. Like none of this is anything but karaage. Oh, Moriyama. This is the best karaage. No lie. This stuff is incredible. I gotta show you guys. Sumimasen. I used to live near Moriyama. There was a location near my house. This is elite good karaage. Like so good. Here's the stadium. Meiji Jingu. Wow, we got to turn the cameras off, of course, when we start to go inside because of obvious illegal stuff. Licensing rights. I do need a big hot dog and beer, but it looks like they don't usually have hot dogs here. It's always some silly nonsense about oh yeah, it's Yoshida. That's the guy I like, and Murakami. Murakami and Yoshida are awesome. I'm wearing the Tsubakuro, which is the mascot's jersey today, because I'm a real fan. Oh wait, I don't. How do I? Okay, wait. How do I do this? There's like a pack of karaage. Do I eat all of that now? Do I just eat the whole pack? Or do I save it for Paul? I feel like I should split with Paul. I'll get the Dore Demo set. But that means I have to carry more stuff. Ah, こんにちは。どれでもこれです。お願いします。どれでもはい。はい。どれにします？あ、これと。いや、どっちおすすめ？あ、こっち。オリジナルでお願いします。
はい。うなぎも唐揚げセット1300円ですね。はい。はい、2000円お預かりします。
わあ、美味しそう。
もっと神宮で叫んでください。美味しいって。
本当に楽しみで。はい。ありがとうございます。
どうもありがとうございます。いってらっしゃい。
どうも。どうも。優しい。He said it's gonna taste even better when you eat it inside the stadium. What a cool guy. I'm having a good time already. This is, see, going to a ball game and having fun like this is such elite fun. Let's play ball, it's game day. My mood already was great because I got to hang out with you guys today. But now it's even better. Let's look at the gear. I've been looking to rip a Yakult Swallows jacket, but they never have them. But I would like to get a kind of like a, you know, the same jackets I wear all the time. I even brought a hat for Paul to wear, even though I wore it earlier. But I feel like getting, oh, relax, Kuma. Kore, these are not the hats that I like. 1926 Meiji Jingu. These are cute shirts. Then there's the towels. So the thing that's special about Yakult is you buy these umbrellas, and when they have a home run or a hit, even though they have not won a game yet this year, you do this umbrella cheer. Okay, there's their mascot, Subokuro. That's my jersey today. Well, this is cool. Wow. I feel like a fake, oh, kebabs too? Dude, the dog's insane. Oh, it's Osuna. He's our power hitter. Look at that. He says, umai. I'm okay right now, thank you. Cool. All right, I think this is the carp area. Uh-oh, wait, am I sitting with the carps? Uh-oh. I know in left field they have a carp section. I think we might be sitting with the enemy tonight. That would be a little awkward. I better buy a second shirt. It's gonna be like Homer Simpson, where we just fade into the bushes and come back with carp gear. Hey, enemy territory, but birds eat fish. Exactly. Although I like Hiroshima carp. Ian got me. I like their logo. This like Cincinnati Reds. All right, hold on a second, guys. I gotta take a look at the tickets. And I want to see which gate I'm in. So give me a second. Sorry, this is boring footage. All right, it says C block. What does that even mean? I think it's gate 18. Is there a gate 18? I didn't think it went that far. Let's keep checking. I feel like we're watching the game in like a bathroom. That's our gate. Oh, wait, it stops. Oh, there. It's the fuck. Look at this, guys. It's the last gate. Oh, we're in right field. I thought it was in left. So we're at the very last gate, in the very back corner. Paul, hope you have fun. Hey, they're free tickets. And this shit was expensive, so no bitching. Yeah. All right. What? The tickets I got for yesterday for Connor, they're really good. And they were half the price. I wonder if tonight is like fireworks night or something, or just like everybody here leaves with a new girlfriend or boyfriend night. What sort of appeal is tonight where everybody's just getting insane deals? Why is it so busy? Why are we in the back ass corner of the Yakult Swallows? You're right, Paul makes every angle magic. And if you give him enough beer, he'll just be like, he'll have a good time, right? Because he'll be like, yeah, mate, couldn't see the game, but I had a fun time drinking with my mate Pete. Don't know if they actually hit the fucking ball. Okay, so now we're getting way out here, because you're getting into like this. I'm not saying this is the cheaper versions of all the foods, but I definitely feel like I've now fallen into, hey, nosebleed guys, why don't you try the, that one's not even a real sign. It's written in marker. Look at this. It says Kisan Kururimpo. What have you done? Yeah, Pete. What have you done? All right, here's what we're gonna do though, okay guys? I do want to do two things really quick. I gotta set up some stuff. I'm not hiding anything. This already sounds bad, but I need to adjust. Paul's on his way. Of course it looks good. It's ball game food. You can't complain about ball game stuff. This is the life. If I lived in Tokyo, and I do, so I shouldn't say if, but because I live in Tokyo, young Pete as a kid, this is a dream come true, being near a baseball stadium that's within 30 minutes of, or it's not, I'm not close to it. It's like, even if it was like an hour and a half within public transit, you get to have fun and meet and do all this stuff. That's crazy. Okay. There we go. This is the bag. Rip Pete's insides. What happened? Show the chicken first. Okay, first we've got to hide all of our accoutrement. Are you a Royals fan? Hell, nah. I actually fucking hate Kansas City. All right, I got this for Paul for today. He can wear the hat. And then this is my first bag. And on this bag, I'm putting the batteries in. Battery! Smart Pete. How much battery do I have on this guy? At 528, 531. Actually, I think I can charge this one just a touch longer. Until he gets here. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Unfortunately, you guys are not going in the locker today. I'm ending the stream, but maybe Bruvman and we might do a bonus stream. I don't know. Never say never. Right? Like we could. At the post game, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just chill. I'm not a content machine all the time. I don't need to be. All right. I'll tell you one thing though. I had a really good time today. I'm glad that we got this stream in. I'm glad I didn't chicken out and just say, it's too cold. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll stream tomorrow. Wah. Nope. Crushed. All right. Okay. Okay. Good on you for powering through. I mean, yeah, that's true. I deserve some credit. All right, let's take a look. This is not the way I wanted to do it. This is the way we're gonna do it. Let's try one of these guys. Show you karage. No, I'm not gonna show you karage. I mean, it's a soy sauce. Look at that. That looks damn good, doesn't it? Oh. It's, wait. This isn't karage. This is like heart or something. It's the really thick, chewy thing. Yum. Gizzards. Yum. It's delicious. It's gizzards. But their breading is what makes their shit so famous. And it's such nice oil. But look. This is the flagship right here. Holy God. These karage are so insanely good. They're so juicy and so big. Let me take a bite. Mmm. 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 Oh man, that was good. Wow. That is insanely good. I haven't had that in 3 or 4 years. That was tasty. Yeah, I'm by, because Paul said he did a loop and he didn't see me. I'm by gate 15. Oh, I wrote the wrong one. How could he not hear a loud fucker like me? Wow, that flavor is intensely, that was super good. Let me call him. Look at me, I'm ready for, look at this, I've got, oh my God. This is, oi. I'm at gate 15. All right, I'll see you in a minute. He said, if you could stop gobbing on fucking chicken balls for 2 fucking seconds, I could find you. That's true. He's right. What can I say? I was gobbing on chicken balls. The gizzards are a solid 7.5 or 8 out of 10, but I don't like gizzards normally. And the karage is a 9.5. It's a different kind of karage that I really like, but you know, to each their own. I liked it a lot. And here, I'll turn it around to the stadium side. That's a better angle, I feel. Actually, I think the other side was better. The other side had, the sky was just a bit... Oh, I see Paul over there. Let's see if we can see him. Watch this, cameraman Paul. Enhance. There he is, right there. No, he's trying to hide. I see him behind this. There, right there. That's him. What took you so long? Oh, you're on the team now? They might need you.
It's like getting my frying arm on, you know.
Welcome, Paul.
Hey.
How you doing? Hello there. Hey, wait, let me, this is your first baseball game, right?
Yes, it is. And what an amazing person to have one with.
What a terrible weather to have it on.
Oh, this is England.
That's true. Here, wait 1 second. I can give you, we don't have a lot of time because we got to get to the game.
I know.
But I got you some.
This guy told me 6 o'clock, by the way.
I said the game started at 6.
Yeah, you said 6, Paul. Remember 6. I'm like, okay, so we're meeting at 6? Or
no. So when a game starts at 6.
I telepathically have to know that means...
Oh, that's water. Here you go. I didn't see that there was that. I didn't know that the karage was in a pool of water.
Oh, what is the service you're giving me? Oh. My first baseball experience.
Yeah,
and I've
soggy
got
gizzards.
Soggy.
I didn't even know they were gizzards either. Wait, let me see.
Can you even read your chat? Where is it? Oh, it's there. Right.
That's not working.
Oh.
It's right here.
He's ignoring you.
I'm not. I was saying hi to you. Wait, there you go.
Did you enjoy your chicken balls?
Yeah, but most of them are for you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
you
very
eat
kind
chicken,
of you.
right?
I do, of course.
I mean, the minute I say you're coming, I get 75 feed Paul messages.
Good.
And I'm like, okay.
We're preparing for the cyclathon. Very good.
So I have to get that ready before I get a mutiny here. So yeah, so basically this is the first. So this game was sold out all day. And I never see that happen because it's not that they're 0-3. They haven't won yet, and it's just the weather. And I thought, okay, completely sold out.
No one else wants to come. Let's get Paul in.
No, you were the first person I messaged.
Oh, bless you. That's very sweet.
But everyone else is working right now, so.
Very honest to be here.
Normally I go on like the corners where the bases are.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
We're like in the outfield, so.
It's fine. I've got my catching arm. It's fine.
True, and there's no home
Can
runs.
Can they do home runs? No. Okay.
Maybe the Carp, the other team, but
okay.
But like this is going to be cool because it's not about the game. It's about having a beer, having a chat, and enjoying.
I think it's Pete's way of getting ready to be a father because he's going to have a son tonight. Saying, "Why? What's that do? Dad, what's that?
Oh, shut up and just watch the game. God damn it, you're gonna get hit by a ball.
Why did that man get hit with a ball?
I don't care. So it's gonna be fun. But I told them that we're gonna go in now, so we're gonna say goodbye.
Oh.
But I told them, never say never. We might have a bonus stream, a post-game show later.
Ooh,
we could,
yeah.
and they were like, okay.
It's possible if it's not blocked from
I
the
also
other side.
brought you a hat if you wanted to wear.
Bless you.
If you wanted to be, but you wore the team colors.
I did.
They're here.
That's exactly why I wore them, yes. And nothing else.
So just to show you, though, that I am not messing around. Check this out, though. Let me get it. Ugh.
Fix your grundle.
That's not what I was doing. I was untucking my shirt.
Sure.
So, let me see. 3, 2.
Watch the microphone. Whoa!
Yakult Swallows Pete, ready to go. Look at that.
Kansas City Swallows.
Well, I think it is cold.
It is very cold. It is, to be fair.
So I'm just going to wear the Kansas City stuff until, but I am
Until
wearing,
there's like a home run, and then rip it like Hulk Hogan.
everything's coming off. All right, so everyone, bye. Normally I would raid, but today we're just going to end in case we come back. So I hope you guys don't mind. That was a fun stream. Everyone say hi to Paul. I'm sorry. Had I planned this better, we would have just, I would have had you walk with me.
Oh, well, it'd be fine. It's fine.
It was a last second. All right, everyone says goodbye. Have fun. Have a good one. Later, Paul. What do you mean? What about me? Who said that?
Ban them.
Dream Devourer. You're on my list. All right. Have fun. Bye and have fun. Nice walkies today, boss man. All right, guys.
Good stuff.
We will see you next time, but we got to get into the game and find our seat.